Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Finding Paradise, where it feels like we are drawing close to the end of the game. Wait, do we even know what we're doing with him yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. Judging by this happening in the last game, this means he's about to kick the bucket, so either that or Faye's interfering again? What the heck? Oh, wait, goodbye, Neil. Hopefully not forever, but in my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Alright, so now we're Eva with Neil missing. Neil, what's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. Yeah it is. There's no time to wait for him. Connect Colin's life. Okay. If this is the same as the last time, we just need to transfer, or no, it says connect, so maybe they do have to exactly line up. See, how do we rotate? Here? Okay. So that connects there. That connects there. So it's the same ones, or nearly the same ones on everything. It should be doable. Yeah, there's a paper airplane over there too, so no problemo. I think that's all of them, but... Oh, watch out. No, dodge it. I can't move her. Was that a giant paper airplane? And the gateway to hell opens again. What is this place? Okay. Feel like we're going to the island of misfit toys. His memories. They're falling apart. Are we actually going to be able to do anything for him? Let's go over here first. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fear. I won't forget about you. Hello, ducks. Or wait, maybe we should get the thing that was the memento in this scene. The brochure? Okay, never mind. Oh, we're not going up there, all the way over here. Hello. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know. That's why we are here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? Is it going to change when we go back? Because it doesn't look like we can go anywhere further from here. Ah, got a new platform. Hello, jellyfish. We only have so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. Can I pet a shark? No. Oh, the honeymoon. Bleepity bleep bleep bleep. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump in the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried riding with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. If Sophia was the one who showed him how to do that, I wonder why it never occurred to her to check his blank journal for that. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat up the paper. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not a part of that earlier memory? I think his memories have been tainted by his own false belief that his life wasn't well lived, maybe? You know, despite the fact that Faye isn't technically real, the two women in his life were great. Is this where they see the commercial? Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything that we have for something make-believe? And now that we know the truth about Faye, her calling it something make-believe, I bet that really stung Colin, knowing Faye is as she is. I'm not tossing anything aside. We all have regrets, be it righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we'd give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off? I don't know. You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. Back to the hilltop. What's the word, Colin? What's the reason behind all this madness? I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. No? Damn it, I really thought it was her. I kinda did too. Oh, wait, is that really the only way to... Sorry, Neil. Your fear of falling's really getting exercised today, isn't it? Quick wits there, Rosalind. Where the hay have you been? I figured it out, Ava. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. So it's Neil that's figured it out this time. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Ava. He already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Ava. And yet, she left. She left. Which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply? No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What do you think she did for him? What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. Come on now. Don't let ego get in the way of this. It's a lot more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of a fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary. and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two. Things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might want to, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No. We might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that. It hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications? And the contract it says... Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract ever stopped us? Guys? Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Thanks, Ava. I know it's not easy. Why are you doing this for us? Well, in a way, you're just as much a client as he is. Well, if I were Colin, and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There is more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day yet. In all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown credential, Faye. You gonna be all right? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty all right. Hey, do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Oh yes. If the proof of existence is the mark that we leave on the world, then yes, indeed. For what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out there. Colin's counting on you. I think he's in good hands. I wonder if we get to see the story like we did in the first game. His blood pressure's dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. Goodbye, Colin. Goodbye, Faye. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. What a journey, huh? Oh, we got control, do we? Neil? Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this, after just having been in there? It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there. Do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterward, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. The journal, yes, please. Can we get a lighter? How did you not think to do this, though, Sophia? I wonder. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said, have you got a lighter? Yeah. Wonder if he left something just for them.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? is to wish my life away.
What a view for a wedding.
As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
I think in the end, that all Faye has changed is to make him actually remember the good things instead of focusing on the regrets. Well done, Faye. It's a wonderful lesson, one we should all take to heart, I think. Looking for something, old-timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had the time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Well done, Faye. All in all, it was a good life. Once again, a beautiful story. This time with a lesson that I think we could all bear to take a little bit to heart. I don't know that it's possible to live a life with absolutely no regrets. But one thing's for sure is if we focus only on those regrets, then that's all we'll see when we look back. Ignoring all that was good, all that made a life actually worth living. We as human beings have a tendency to focus on the bad things, when we would do well to try to remember the good things. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I was honestly a bit skeptical that they could make another game that was as touching as To the Moon was. Yet here we are. And it was. Are we going to find out what's wrong with Neil? Sup? Where are you? At my scotch drinking home? You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I could guess. I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after. Dr. Rosalind, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. All right, enjoy your scotch. Yeah, that's not what's up. You know it. Well, I thought we were wrapping up with no answers, but maybe we're going to get something. Now, where were we? Ooh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Oh my God. You've got a copy of Faye. Okay, now, I never played a bird story. Which I'm guessing from what we learned in this game is about Colin and the bird. So there is definitely more to come. We still don't know what is wrong with Neil, because he's definitely got some kind of a mental problem, and voice, please don't give out on me now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on the playthrough of this game. It's been quite the journey. I hope you've enjoyed the trip as much as I have. And until our next adventure, friends, be excellent to each other.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other 'cause trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.